Bluey receives praise for the amount of realism it implements in a series about cartoon dogs. The healers resemble many modern families, from loving parents to two excitable children. However, not every family looks the same, and the series does its best to mimic that by having a large cast of secondary characters, each with their own families and distinct personalities. Some of these distinctions include adoption and divorce. So in today's video, we're reviewing characters these differences apply to and reviewing similar fan theories that could come true in future seasons. Number 1. Missy. Adopted. The soft-spoken and sweet Aussie Terrier Missy is one of Bingo's best friends in kindergarten. She's less boisterous and outgoing compared to the other children in Bluey, as certain games like Pirates can make her nervous. However, Missy tries to come out of her shell and shine with her specific skills, such as empathy. For example, in the episode Bob Bilby, she helps Bob Bilby hug Bingo before he leaves to stay with Missy for the weekend. Some children in Bluey don't have their parents shown on screen, and Missy was one of them until the episode Pass the Parcel. The episode features numerous birthdays where they play Lucky's dad's version of Pass the Parcel, where there can only be one winner. When the children play his version for the first time, they run to their parents in despair because they didn't receive a prize. When Missy runs to her mom, she jumps into the arms of a German Spitz. While it's possible that the unnamed woman was a babysitter or family friend, many believe she's Missy's adopted mother. Since the two dogs are different breeds, Bluey fans take Missy as the first on-screen representation of adoption in the series. Number 2. Winston's parents. Divorced. Bluey has many friends at school, and one of them is the adorable English bulldog named Winston. Winston is goofy and likes being close to his friends, and he never fails to make Bluey laugh with a trick where he squishes his jowls together and blows raspberries. He's also the first explicit example of a child in Bluey who has divorced parents. When playing with Bluey in the episode Helicopter, he mentions that his mom and dad don't live together. On his official page on the series website, it's stated he lives with his mom but regularly visits his dad, who has a pool with a shallow end and a deep end. Oddly, despite living with his mother, she has yet to appear in an episode. Winston's father, Cornelius, is a reoccurring secondary character. Throughout his appearances in Bluey, he's searching for a new partner. In the episode The Quiet Game, he is dating an unnamed Cocker Spaniel, while in Cafe, he's on a date with a different white dog. Winston may have a new stepmother in the future. Number 3. Bingo. Adopted. A fan theory that's circulated recently is that Bingo is adopted. Throughout the series, hints that Chili has experienced a miscarriage have occurred. In the episode The Show, a balloon symbolizing her pregnancy pops, causing Chili and Bandit to become upset. The theory assumes the couple had trouble conceiving after having Bluey, which means they would need to adopt Bingo. The only other red healer who appears in the series is Chili's older sister Brandy. Coincidentally, Brandy canonically has infertility issues, as revealed in Onesies. The two sisters haven't seen each other in years, presumably because Chili has what Brandy wants more than anything: children. The theory claims that Brandy gave birth to Bingo but wasn't ready for children at the time, resulting in her adoption by Chili and Bandit. However, now that Brandy does want children years later, she's incapable of doing so, which has caused tension between her and the healers. A scene in Onesies includes Chili mentioning how similar Bingo and Brandy look, resulting in an awkward pause because she accidentally misspoke. Fans take the scene and Bingo's appearance as their primary evidence, as she shares the same fluffy tail and fur pattern as Brandy. Number 4. Judo's parents. Divorced. Another fan theory revolves around Bluey's childhood friend and neighbor Judo. Judo is a fluffy chow chow who can be bossy but values her friendship with Bluey above all else. She lives alone with her single mother Wendy and never mentions her father throughout the series. Some fans believe that Judo may be a child of divorce. The primary evidence for this theory includes Judo's absence throughout the series. Despite growing up with Bluey, being her age, and living next door to her, Judo doesn't attend Glasshouse Primary School. It's possible that Wendy put Judo in a different school, but it would be odd for her not to attend the same place as the children she grew up with. Fans speculate that Judo may live with her father full-time, meaning she primarily lives in a different location in a different school district. As Bluey's neighbor and close friend, one could assume that Judo wouldn't miss out on Bluey's birthday. However, that's not the case, as she's missing from Pass the Parcel. She's also absent from Bingo's birthday and handstand, but as the girl's neighbor, the healers would likely have invited her to play with the other children. Fans believe that these random absences correlate to the times Judo is staying at her father's house. Number 5. Radley. Adopted. When it comes to the case of families in Bluey, most children look like one or both of their parents. For example, Bluey and Bingo take after an individual parent, with Bluey being a blue healer like Bandit, and Bingo being a red healer like Chili. The same is true with their cousins Muffin and Sock, who take after their parents with gray, black, and blue color palettes because both of their parents are blue healers. Bandit and his younger brother Stripe also share similarities with their parents. The connection between children and parent appearances in Bluey make fans suspicious of the eldest healer brother Radley. Unlike his brothers and parents, he appears to have an assortment of characteristics. The upper half of his body is orange like Bingo, while the lower half is light blue like Bluey. Since neither Bob nor Christine Healer is a red healer, fans believe that Radley may be adopted. It would make sense for Radley to be adopted as we know of no red healer in their family. Like his nieces, his birth parents could be the two versions of healer contributing to his mixed and unique fur colors and patterns. Likely, Bob and Christine chose to adopt their first child before having two biologically. Number 6. Lucky's parents. Divorce. Although Lucky's parents are still married in the series, an episode featuring them leaves many fans believing it's an allegory for divorce. In the episode The Decider, the healers and Lucky's family, excluding his mom Janelle, get together to watch a big sports game on the projector. Lucky, Pat, Bluey, and Bandit all support the team with maroon colors, but Janelle supports the team with the blue colors. Since they support different teams, Janelle watches the game alone at the Labrador's house. Lucky's little brother, Chucky, feels sad about his mom watching the game alone. He spends the episode trying to decide which team he should support with Bluey, going back and forth between houses to cheer with either of his parents. After a break in the game where everyone meets in the yard, Chucky has to choose which parent he'll continue watching the game with. He struggles with his decision, knowing that he could upset the parent he doesn't choose. However, his parents tell him that he should make the best decision for himself, and they'll support him either way, leading to Chucky returning to the healer house with his father, Pat. To Bluey fans, the episode resembles the moral dilemma some children go through when they decide which parent to stay with after a divorce. The choice isn't easy for anyone involved, especially when the parents end their relationships on good terms. There's also the added complication of a sibling already making their decision, like how Lucky chooses to cheer for the Maroons. However, the episode's final lesson to make the choice that's best for yourself rings true. Although the episode doesn't explicitly show Pat and Janelle going through a divorce, it creatively captures the same struggles and complex emotions. There aren't many canonized examples of adoption or divorce in Bluey, but the series could benefit from adding them to the story. All types of families could benefit from seeing representation in their favorite cartoon, be that an episode about Missy and her mom or about Winston going to stay with his dad over the weekend. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.